Thank you for choosing the good old couch as your entertainment provider. Please sit back and relax. We will be with you shortly.
welcome everyone to race number 5 of our Good Old Couch ADS F1 23 League, hosted in 2024. You're going to be hosted tonight again by myself, Anomaly, and my amazing co-host, Persephone.
What's up? Hi.
What's up, everyone? Okay, so the reason you guys are looking at our waiting screen is we are just waiting for our host to just get the host. Yeah, to host.
We're waiting for our host to host. So we have decided to Google Mexico City circuit and give you some tidbits.
That sounds amazing, Persephone. Why don't you hit it off with our tidbit of the evening?
So first tidbit. So the racing track in Mexico was actually named after Ricardo Rodriguez.
Oh wow, that is amazing. I didn't know that.
I'm actually sure you did know that. You were just pretending not to know it.
I'm sure our viewers didn't know that.
Well, I'm sure they also knew it, but you know.
But the thing is, guys, we need to give you guys some tidbit. You can look at the screen and listen to us, or you can look at the screen without listening to us. And one sounds a lot more exciting than the other.
Yeah, so I can give you another one, right?
Give me another one, please.
So I just want to say this is the same but different. Okay?
Okay.
So they broke ground in 1959, right?
Mm?
But they opened 20 November 1959.
Oh,
65 years ago. So now my question to you is, what is the difference between broke ground and opened? So broke ground is when they started building it.
Yeah.
And they opened it in the same year. So they built fast.
I'm telling you, that is amazing. If I just look at how long it takes us to like fix potholes, I can't believe that you can build and race on a racetrack in 1 year.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. We should get them to come and build stuff for us.
That is amazing. So while we are waiting, you guys can see qualifying will be starting shortly. We have all of our races starting to clock in here in the lobby. I see we're waiting for Ulezi. Hopefully he will also be able to join us this evening. But I thought, let us just quickly, very, very quickly, have a run through of our standings, our current grid before this race starts. So leading the league at the moment is Alf for the AlphaTauri with 69 points. So he is in our first position at the moment. He's then followed by Spectre Wolf in the Williams with 64 points, and Danky Monkey in third position, also for the Williams, with 55 points. Then in fourth position, we currently have Ulezi in the Ferrari with 52 points. Fifth position goes to Faster Clucky, our only McLaren on the grid this season, with 45 points. And then we have Hannibal in sixth position for the Mercedes with 35 points, followed by Wasabi in 7th position, also for the Mercedes with 30 points. Then in 8th position we have Marksman, also for the Ferrari with 20 points, followed by Ace in 9th position for the AlphaTauri with 14 points, and then we have Liz or Vaanman Vietweer in 10th position for the Alpine with 12 points. So Persephone, that is currently our grid at the moment before this race.
Oh my goodness, it sounds like Vaanman Vietweer has some racing to do.
Vaanman Vietweer, we're watching you. You need to go make up those points.
You need to go and make up those points. So I see everybody that's clocked in here now. I don't see Ulezi yet.
Yeah, I also don't see you lazy. I see that qualifying is starting in 15 seconds. I do believe if he joins in, he will still be able to join in qualifier. But yeah, we'll have a look what happens if he is able to show up, or if the Ferrari is gonna have some car trouble this evening.
Oh my goodness, this will be the first time the Ferrari actually has car trouble.
It will be the very first time. So hopefully Ferrari can keep their record clean with no car trouble this season.
I hope so. He has been driving really well, some clean cornering, some aggressive driving.
Fantastic clean cornering, fantastic aggressive driving.
Doing so well. So it will be a real, on a very serious note, it will be a real shame if he doesn't make it.
It really will be a shame, because he is so close up there to third position with the points at the moment, that this is going to be quite the hit if he's not able to show up this evening. So yeah, we really do hope to still see you this evening, Ulezi, but if there is car trouble, then we will cry alongside you. This is definitely not something that we wanted to happen to our Ferrari driver in this season.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So we can see that everybody is pitted at this moment, and we're going to wait for them to start their first laps to put some times on that board.
Definitely, I see Hannibal coming out here first, maybe hoping to get some clean air on this track, trying to just put up a little bit of a time before the track gets crowded with everyone. So you can see Hannibal there for the out lap at the moment. Wasabi Baby also on her out lap. So the two Mercedes is just not wasting any time this evening. They're just going to put up a time before anyone else can just get onto the track. And we also see Danky Monkey for an out lap, followed there by Unfair Straw for the Alpine. We actually have Unfair Straw here this evening. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited to see her on the track as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I can see they're all on their soft tires.
I definitely see that as well. Like I said, we have seen some weirder things happening, but it would be a very, very interesting strategy to see any of our racers attempt a qualifier on any tire except for the soft tire. You can either say they're extremely brave or extremely arrogant. So I'm happy to see all of our racers on the soft tires just waiting to put up their best time.
Yeah, no, definitely. I also see in our mini map here on my right hand side, there's quite interesting corners as well on this track.
There really is. I'm quickly going to shift over here to Wasabi to give us a layout on the track. So we just passed T2. Maybe let's see if we can go to Alf. Yeah, Alf taking corner 1 here, or turn 1 going into turn 2. So you can see that is quite a dangerous corner. We usually have there's usually like a lot of scrimmage on that cornering, but there is a straight afterwards. So our racers, if they exit the corner a little bit badly, they do still have that straight to try and make up for it. Alf just exiting T3 and T4 there, to exiting T5, going onto the straight to go towards T6. And just to give you guys a lowdown, which I didn't actually know, every time the wheel turns or needs to turn, it's apparently counted as a turn. And then I just also want to point your attention there to the top of the screen. Hannibal taking the fastest lap with a 121, followed by Wasabi with a fastest lap of a 120, and then Danky Monkey with a 118.
Brilliant.
We can definitely see our races are just on top of it this evening. The starting times or the lap times at this current moment in time is amazing to behold. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what is going to happen. As you can see, there was also a caution on that turn 1, so we might be seeing maybe a bit of a racing incident on this specific turn 1 and turn 2. Hopefully our racers just keeps their lines straight and just keeps their cars in order so that we don't have a repeat of last week.
Yeah, let's hope for no racing incidents, please, from Manvetria.
Yeah, I can also recall last week, unfortunate for our Alpha Tauri team, Ace also overtaking one of the corners there on the track last week. So I really know that our racers have come into this track and into this race with their eyes open. They're ready to just take it carefully and to ensure that they rather maybe finish the race than having to sit out on the points and miss out on the points because of an incident. So I really do hope that our racers knows that these corners are going to be a bit of a difficult one this evening. Then we also have the fastest lap at the moment going to for the Alpha Tauri there with a 1:18.611.
Brilliant. That's a brilliant time.
It really is. We can see we have Danky Monkey in the pit at the moment, along with Wasabi and Hannibal and Spectre Wolf. So we have both the Williams team and the Mercedes team in the pit at the moment. Maybe trying to see if they can maybe just switch their tires, recontemplate their strategies. They do still have a lot of time on the clock for this qualifier, so they can sit comfortably and decide on whether they are satisfied with their qualifying time or whether they will attempt to put up a little bit of a better time.
Yes. I also see Unfair Straw, it says 2 laps, so why did we not see a lap time for Unfair Straw?
It's possible that maybe the lap was invalidated. It could have been invalidated due to maybe just track limits being exceeded. Luckily she's not grayed out, so we know her car is still fine. She will still be able to put up a lap time. The other possibility is maybe that she disconnected, so we will just see what's happening there for Unfair Straw. We also have Liz/Farnman putting up a time of a 1:26. Excellent qualifying time there from our most recent rookie in this league. You can definitely see the practice and the time that goes into the laps that Farnman also puts up. It's getting better each and every race, so I'm excited to see where he will also be going. And then I also just want to welcome Zeragon to the chat. I apologize if I pronounced that incorrectly, but welcome to the chat. We're excited to have you spectate with us this evening.
Brilliant. I see Unfair Straw is now on 3 laps. Could we go to a view where Unfair Straw is at this moment?
Let's quickly have a look. We have Unfair Straw just after or just before the sector 2 going into turn 3 and turn 4 at the moment. So we can have a look maybe here. She's just also giving it her all. I'm very excited to see her competing in the race this evening. So yeah, let's have a look. She's definitely not just willing to sit out again. She's just giving it her all. I think maybe instead of competing for that top qualifying time, instead maybe just trying to compete against what she was able to bring to the league in the current space and time, and to just keep herself on the track so that she can be able to participate throughout the entire race.
Yes, 100%. And I see Faster Clucky doesn't have a time on the board at this moment.
Faster looked like he actually exited or did his outlap quite late. We had almost the entire board put up a time by the time that Faster Clark went for his outlap. So that it might be that he's scoping out the competition, or maybe he's just as confident in his ability on this track that he does not necessarily need the full qualifier amount of time to be able to reach the time that he would like to put on the leaderboard.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
You gotta love. You need to love that confidence. I mean, at the end of the day, you need to love that confidence.
You really do.
I see. Alf decided to go for an outlap again.
Yeah, I see also that's actually very interesting to behold. I'm excited to see Alf going back onto the track. He does hold the fastest time. You can see Danky Monkey is almost on top of him there with the time. So maybe Alf is just contemplating just keeping Danky a little bit more behind him. Very, very nice pass here by Alf on the track, avoiding any collisions or any racing incidents. He's just decided that he's going to see what he can bring for our viewers this evening and what he can deliver himself. A 1:18.611 is not good enough. We are going to see a better time.
Oh, come on, Fawny.
Are we going to see a better time? Let's see if you're right.
Oh, we had a little bit of a little bit of a spat there between our Alpha Tauri and our Alpine there on, let me see, just before turn 1. Hopefully the damage on the cars is not that much. You can actually see the way that Ace is leaning a little bit more to the left, gliding a little bit more to the left, that he did pick up damage on his car. He is going to have to pit. I don't think that he will be able to put up a better qualifier time with the car in the current condition that it is. So unfortunately there you can see our turns this evening is really going to be very uitdagend. You can help.
Challenging.
Thank you, Persephone. It's going to be very challenging for our racers to just ensure that they not only keep their own racing line, but also that they avoid any racing incidents. This is tight corners on this track. Our competition is also tight this year, so our racers are going to have to focus and keep their lines clean and straight.
Yeah, but can I just mention that we did ask Liz/Fawn Manlietwe not to have an incident and then he bumped into Ace.
Yeah, unfortunately there, luckily we do see a new lap time or a new best fastest lap coming there from Alf with a 1:18.273. This is also just a display of why our racers are so, if I can use the word desperate for a lack of better term, to qualify with the best possible times, to ensure that they get a pull away at the start of the grid. The earlier that you pull away, the more open air you are going to get, and the less you are cramped in between all of the middle grid, the less competition and the less possibility that you are going to have of factors beyond your control influencing your race. So you can definitely see our racers are just pushing to get those starting pull away times.
I think we had a little bump there as well.
Yes, we did have there. We can see it might be a tough evening for our Alpine racers. We are seeing a lot of excitement from them and a lot of I would say a little bit of aggression. They really do want to just win this and to put up a time on the board. We also see some trouble there for Spectre Wolf on that turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7, guys. Turn 6 or 7.
Count for yourself.
Yeah, I quickly had to count. Next time I'm going to like print out the track and mark the turns beforehand so that I have it, so that I don't have to count for you guys. But yeah, so we have Faster Clucky also going for another outlap here. Okay, my apologies. It said outlap, however, we see him going into the pit. So let's go to Danky Monkey and have a look at what he's doing out there on the track.
Brilliant. So let's go from the chops. So Alf at a 1.18273, Danky Monkey at a 1.18617, Spectre Wolf at a 1.19026, Faster Clucky at a 1.19326, Ace 555 at a 1.19602. Sorry, I had a little moment. There was a bird.
It was a bird.
It was a bird. Subby Baby at a 1.20242. Hannibal at a 1.21705. Then we have Liz or Farnman Vietria at a 1.26530. And then Unfestro is still baffling me. I don't understand why there's no time. Didn't she go out for an outlap?
Honestly, Persephone, I think if I have to look at the technique displayed and the racing brought forward by Unfestro, my honest opinion would be that you can see she is struggling a bit to get used to the track and her car.
But she just put it in a time at a 1.29155.
Fantastic. I'm so happy that all of our racers have a qualifying time this evening. I don't know if you remember at the beginning of our chat where I said weirder things have happened, but we've seen, I'm happy to see qualifiers on softs. If you have a look here at the color of Farnman's wheels, he is going to attempt the remainder of the qualifier times on mediums.
Yes, I saw he switched to mediums, so we will see what his strategy is.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what his strategy is, if he's going to carry this mediums over to the start of the race, or if he maybe had a little malfunction or a little miscommunication with his pit crew and they replaced his softs on qualifier with mediums. But we will see shortly. I'm very excited to see if he is carrying the mediums over into the race, what his pit strategy is going to be.
Yeah, so you think he might have pressed the wrong button?
It's always a possibility. It happens to everyone. It's happened to me multiple times. Every button I press is the wrong buttons. Let's see what happens.
Oh my goodness. You know, sometimes I press the right button, but I can't tell you what happens when I press that button.
Exactly. You see, it happens to everyone. And then we're just having a look here at Faster Clucky. You can see getting used to the car and the track at the moment. I don't know if there might be some sketchy netcode for Faster Clucky at this moment, or if maybe it's just a new tire warming technique that we are spectating.
I think it's a tire warming technique because he's done this before. We've seen this before.
Yeah.
This is definitely him playing with his wheel.
This is definitely him, maybe just showing off his skill on the track a little bit.
No, definitely. We've seen this before. This is not the first time we've seen this. So this is definitely him. This is not a glitch, people. Please do not switch off or change the channel.
Yeah,
don't adjust your television set. You know, as they said in the 80s.
Yeah, don't send your kids to adjust the antenna, please. It's okay.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just Faster Clucky
being
with
faster
us.
Clucky. You can actually see the time remaining there. The qualifier time has ended. However, we do still have Danky Monkey, Spectre Wolf, and Faster Clucky out on the track, trying to just finish this lap to see if they can put up a better time. But at the current moment, Alf does have a strong lead on that fastest lap time with a 1:18.273. Unfortunately, Danky Monkey not able to best that time. So we do still have Alf pulling away in position 1. Let's have a look if maybe Spectre Wolf will be able to best that time of Alf. But at the current moment, we do still have Alf in pause 1.
Brilliant. So we have Danky in pause 2. Spectre Wolf, we'll see. Oh, we see, we saw, we conquered. Brilliant.
Exactly. And then we have Faster Clucky pulling into the pit there instead of going across the finish line. A very interesting strat. However, maybe he just is just happy with that time. Maybe his lap was invalidated, or he just saw he's not going to beat that time of Alf. So yeah, let's see what our racers are putting out on the tracks.
Brilliant. Then we have, well, let's just give Faster Clucky just 1 second, maybe 2, maybe 3. There we go.
Okay, the game was literally like 2 seconds. Okay, so everyone running down our leaderboard. We have Alf in the first position with a 1:18.273, followed by Danky Monkey with 1:18.617, Spectre Wolf in third with 1:19.026, and then followed in position 4 by Faster Clucky, position 5 by Ace 555, position 6 by Bosabi Baby, 7th is Hannibal, 8th is Liz/Fawnman, and 9th is Unfair Straw. So all of our racers have qualified and will be starting the race the way it's supposed to be started.
Brilliant.
I see.
So,
Sorry, no, you can have a chat there.
oh my goodness, I did something weird. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
I'm
It's
sorry.
the wind. It's the wind.
It's a bird.
We like birds now.
It's a bird.
It's fantastic. It's probably a parrot imitating our voices like that. Can you believe it?
Definitely. I've got a big parrot called Abigail.
I'm sorry. Okay, everyone, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we are waiting for our racers to start. What I also wanted to mention is Faster Cluck did leave the session. However, I see he has returned. So we are just waiting for all of our players to ready up so that we can have a look at this formation laps led here by Alf ZA.
Luckily, it's the formation lap.
There we
Somebody's
go.
standing still.
There we go. We can see Spectre Wolf with some serious tire warming there in third position. He's taking this warming of the tires very, very serious.
Very serious. He is on mediums though.
Yeah, I wanted to say it's an interesting strat there from our Williams drivers at the moment, with Danky Monkey starting out on hard tires, followed there by Spectre Wolf with his amazing warming strategies there on medium tires. So we only have two of our racers starting out on the softs, which would be Faster Clucky for the McLaren, and then also Ace there for the Alpha Tauri. So we might be seeing, it is a 25 lap race, so we might be seeing an earlier stop there from the McLaren and the Alpha Tauri, and a bit more of a later stop there from the Williams drivers.
Yeah, and then both Fawnman or Liz and Unfair Straw have both been disqualified.
Yeah, they will still be able to pull away. They've just been disqualified from the formation lap. It is possible that they either had an early start or maybe they made a little bit of contact there at
I
the
think
pull
they
away.
had a collision because I told you somebody was standing still.
That is, yeah, you can see they are standing still. I'm very happy to see that we do have Ulezi back in the race. However, it is for the Red Bull this evening. But luckily he was able to make it.
I'm glad Ulezi made it. Welcome, Ulezi.
Welcome, Ulezi. We really are very glad that you have made it. I see, if you guys remember, there was a glitch where if you don't stop at the right amount of time, it shows you are disqualified. So don't stress, Princess. All of our races will be pulling away.
Oh my goodness, let's look at this pull away. I'm holding all my thumbs and all my toes.
We did see an early start there from from Unfair Straw. So she does have a drive-through penalty at the moment.
Oh.
And she made contact, collided with the wall there.
She lost tires. Did you see that? She lost her tires.
She did. We can see our racers are struggling a little bit here with the pull away. There's a little bit of a problem there for Faster Cluck also in the back. I don't know if you saw, he had a little bit of a wobble, but we still have Alf in the first position, followed there by Spectre, who actually overtook on Danky Monkey. Very close on top of Alf there at the moment. Let's just have a look here. It might be that he will be able to pass, and then Danky Monkey there in third. Ulezi actually having put himself from the 10th position up to 4th, and then we have Faster Clucky in 5th position. He lost the pass there due to that little wobble, and then Ace there in 6th position, followed by Wasabi Baby and Hannibal. We have Spectral very, very close here to the Alpha Tauri. He's just looking for a spot to overtake. He's definitely, I don't think he will attempt it on the corner, but you never know with these Williams drivers. They are hungry for these positions, so there might be a possibility that Spectre Wolf is just like, yeah, we're going for it.
100%. Then we see that Unfair Straw. We don't really know what her position is at this moment. I mean, not her position, I mean the stance of things.
Her emotional position.
Her emotional position, and we can see that Liz or Farnwan Vetwe has been disqualified.
Yes, and if you have a look there on the grid, we see Ulezi overtaking there on Danky Monkey. Maybe a racing incident happening there. Danky Monkey just going back there to position 3, and then overtaken by Ulezi again for the first or for the third position. Oh. And we saw we saw a collision there between Danky Monkey and Ace 555. Very, very unfortunate because he was on his way to the top there. But hopefully it's still early in the race. He is on softs. Hopefully he will get that positions back.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely have to wait and see. Oh, there was another collision or something?
Yeah, 5-second penalty there for Ace. Unfortunately, just losing control around that corner a little bit. And some good news, folks. Fastest lap going to Alf with a 1:21. Well done, Alf. Thank you for bringing us some positivity in the midst of this chaos.
Yeah, so we see Alf is in the first place. Spectre Wolf is doing very well. He's about 1 second behind Alf, and then Ulezi already in third position.
Yeah.
Starting in the last place and already in the third position. That's pretty good.
Definitely. We're actually also seeing Danky Monkey overtaking on Hannibal here for the 6th position. Wasabi still has quite a lead on Danky Monkey, but you can see that he's very, very unhappy with what happened there at the start, and he is going to fight his way back up to the top. And then, like you said, coming from the 10th position, you can just see that innovation and determination that Ulezi is also displaying, not having been able to qualify, starting out at the bottom of the grid and just taking every chance that was presented to him and working his way up to 3rd position. And then Spectre Wolf only has a 1 second lead on Ulezi, and it's not fluctuating much between a 1 second and a 0.9. So we will definitely be having to keep our eyes here on Ulezi and Spectre Wolf as well. And then also Ulezi taking the fastest lap with a 1:21.368.
That is a brilliant lap time. Yeah, I can see that Ulezi really wants it. He's really hungry for it. But we also saw a brilliant performance from him last week. So I can think that he's trying to stay on that high that he had last week and continue with that winning streak.
Really, we can really see that he has been displaying such amazing driving this entire season, to be honest, folks. I also want to point out Danky Monkey taking the fastest previous lap there with a 1:21. Unfortunately, I forgot the ones after the 1:21, but it's there, everyone.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, we can't even count that small, so 121 is fine.
That's true. You can see there's quite a fight going on here for the position 1, 2, 3, to be honest. We have Alf. He is not able to shake Spectre Wolf as of yet, but we do have both of them on the medium tire, so it does make sense that they are keeping close together. However, we are seeing that Spectre Wolf is fighting for this pause 1. Alf is doing amazing keeping the lead, and then we also have Ulezi overtaking here on Spectre Wolf. Oh my word, at the first sector just before turn 1, we do have Ulezi overtaking Spectre Wolf, taking the 2nd position for himself. Amazing cornering there, and he is definitely going to fight to get this 1st position from Alf. And then we do have a 3-second time penalty going to Spectre Wolf there, maybe just for track limits exceeded. My apologies, everyone. The bird was just like very excited.
The bird was very excited, and I mean, I understand why the bird was so excited, because it was quite an exciting overtake. It
really was. I just want to have a look here again. Spectre Wolf is going to have to overtake on Ulezi and put at least a 3 to 4 second difference between the two of them, in order for that penalty not to affect his 2nd position should he overtake on Ulezi. However, it does not look on the inside line there might have been a little bit of an incident there. However, both of our racers just keeping their lines excellently, keeping their cars excellently, so luckily no one got hurt.
Yeah, luckily no one went off the track, nobody was disqualified. We're happy with that result.
We really are. However, it did afford Alf with just a split second advantage there, having been able to put a 1.5 between him and Ulezi. So that little bit of a spat between our 2nd and 3rd positions, affording our 1st position, AlphaTauri, just a little bit of a split second that he needed to start pulling away from the rest of the pack and maybe put some time between him.
Oh no.
We actually caught that wonderfully. Not wonderful for our racers though, but it well, wonderful for you guys. So yeah, unfortunately there, Ulezi a little bit of a spun out. Spectre Wolf taking the 2nd position there, passing Ulezi, also affording Faster Clark the opportunity to gain up to the pack, and just fight to get back on that podium this evening.
Yeah, but was it a spun out, or did Spectre Wolf actually collide with Ulezi?
Unfortunately, at the current moment, I am not 100% sure. However, that is a very good point that you are raising, Persephone. So I think it needs to be referred to our organizers to just have a look at that footage and to see what went on there and if there was any malicious contact during that incident.
Oh my goodness, let me refrain. I'm not saying it was malicious. I mean, there's a big difference between saying there was a collision and there was malicious collision.
That's
So,
also true.
I am not for 1 second saying it was malicious, because we know these racers, they have good sportsmanship. I don't think any of them would do it maliciously, not at all.
Not at all, not at all. Perhaps you are raising a good point there. I apologize for my word choice. More in the lines of maybe just that fire to gain that position and just reach that top podium, put some time between themselves and the races behind them. So yeah, we will definitely also just have here what happened there and have our organizers have a look at what went down.
Yeah, no, brilliant. We'll definitely have a look. I see Alf is now almost in a 3-second lead above Spectable.
Yeah, actually, yeah, 3.1 Alf just grabbed that opportunity, put some time between him and second position, and just went for it, just to gain a little bit of time there. That medium tires will be helping him out in the long run and affording him the opportunity to pit a little bit later. Then we had Faster Cluck also pass on Ulezi there and taking that third position. Now it will just be up to Faster Cluck to see if he can keep Ulezi behind him and keep that third position for the remainder of the race. He does have the soft tires, so he should just go and grab this opportunity to put some time between him and Ulezi. And then I'm having a look here at Wasabi Baby, taking very good cornering, just going for this track. This is a very difficult track, everyone. It's a very tight track, but you can see Wasabi Baby taking it with stride and poise and grace that we have come to see from her racing during the season. She is also on the medium tires, so there's a good possibility that she is taking this opportunity. Oh, unfortunately, there we see Ulezi with a spun out just as Wasabi Baby was passing there. That is going to cost him to go down to position 6. However, we will definitely be seeing him making a comeback. I am 100% sure of it. And then we also have Danky Monkey on the hard tires here, just on top of Wasabi, going to pass her on the outside line, on the starting line. Fantastic racing there. Wasabi Baby also with fantastic sportsmanship, opening up that line just for Danky, who had the highest speed at the moment.
Yeah, no, definitely brilliant sportsmanship. I see Hannibal is also keeping up with the pack.
Yeah, Hannibal is also keeping up there. He is in 7th position at the moment. We might be seeing him making some comeback there on Ulezi. Also very great racing there from him. You can see he is taking the corners, maybe considering going in for a pit on that on that medium tires of his. It has been a couple of laps. You can see that the tires, the amount of strain that he put on his tires at the beginning of the race, definitely taking a toll now at this current moment. And then I also want to have a look here at Ace. Unfortunate collision there, or unfortunate racing incident just happening a little bit earlier, having forced him to go into pit earlier than he was planning for. I do see that he has pitted for the hard tires, not quite warmed them up as of yet. You can see that he is just keeping the car in the line and keeping it on the track, getting used to the tires, maybe taking this time also to warm them up a little bit to see that he can gain this time on Hannibal.
Yeah, no, I can see he's on hard tires. I see somebody Ulezi just switched for soft tires.
Yeah, Ulezi going into the pit there for that soft tires. It might be a bit of a risky move. There is still 15 laps of the race left, unless he is planning to do a two-stop, which I doubt. Pitting for softs is a little bit risky at this moment in time. However, we have seen excellent car control from Ulesi. Maybe he's just confident enough in his ability on this track to know that this soft tires will afford him the opportunity to just make up the time, gain some positions on the grid, and then just be able to manage it on the last few laps to keep that gained positions, and maybe just afford himself a little bit of a higher point at the end of the race.
Yeah, definitely. I see Alf is in a comfortable 3.8, 3.9 second lead. I see Spectre is also in a very comfortable 11 second lead in front of Vasteklakkie.
Yeah, we do have our leaders on the track, like you are mentioning, Persephone, with a comfortable lead each. Alf definitely can put a little bit more time between him and Spectre. We have seen Spectre come back with amazing time increases. However, Alf is one of our more excellent drivers. He knows this track, he knows his car, he knows his opponents. So I think he might be taking it a little bit calmly at this point, saving some tires or some tire wear on that medium, see if it can put him or last him maybe a lap or two longer, just to afford some additional time. But you can definitely see at the current moment Spectre Wolf not able to decrease that lead that Alf has on him. However, like you mentioned, comfortable lead of 11 seconds on Vasteklakkie, who is in third position at the moment.
Yeah, no, 100%. I see Wasabi and Hannibal doing it for the Mercedes, still in a good position. Danky Monkey definitely gaining on Vasteklakkie.
Yeah, you can definitely see the gain there. I just want to come back. You can see Vasteklakkie going into pit there. He has driven on those softs for a good amount of time. Well done, Vasteklakkie. He is pitting for the hards to carry him for the remainder 13 laps of this race, affording Danky Monkey as well as Wasabi Baby to just gain a position there while he is in pit lane to see what they will be able to achieve. Ulesi taking the fastest lap there with a 1:19.673 and just going for it. I just want to have a look here. My apologies, I'm going the wrong way. I just want to have a look here. You can see Hannibal on top of Vasteklakkie, who exited the pit just in front of Hannibal, but maybe just going to see if he will be able to catch Vasteklakkie on those medium tires. Excellent pass there on the outside line from Ulesi, going past Hannibal, awarding himself the 6th position, and just on top of Vasteklakkie. Yeah, it is going to be hard for Vasteklakkie to keep him behind him. Ulesi with the soft tires, and Vasteklakkie on new hard tires that's not warmed up yet. So we definitely might see a pass from Ulesi after this corners.
Yeah, and I see it's gonna happen now. Well done.
Well done, Ulesi. Well done. Going a little bit off track there, but awarding himself that pass. Well done. You can see Vasteklakkie not eager to let go of that position, but he is on the new hard tires. It is going to be hard for him to hold Ulesi back. So you can see Ulesi gaining a little bit of a lead there already on a 1.6 lead on Vasteklakkie at the moment. And then I also just quickly want to reiterate back to what you mentioned about our Mercedes team holding their positions firm. You guys, this is really one of our best teamwork teams that we've seen in our leagues thus far, is Wasabi Baby and Hannibal for the Mercedes. And then I see we do have a 3-second time penalty going to Danky Monkey there in third position, making it a little bit hard for our racers, because that 3 seconds might cost him if Wasabi Baby is able to just increase the time between herself and Danky Monkey, that 3-second penalty might cost him position 3.
Yeah, and we've seen that happen. I mean, we saw that happen in a previous race where a 3-second penalty actually cost a position.
We did see that happen. He's going to have to put a little bit more time, or Wasabi's going to have to decrease the time. But we've seen excellent racing from Wasabi also this evening. She's already up to 4th position. We see Alf exiting the pit there behind Danky Monkey, and Spectre Wolf just exiting the pit there behind Alf. Both of them pitted for hard tires, so it's going to last them the rest of the race definitely, but maybe take a little bit more away from the speed that they do have at the moment there. And then I just want to have a look here also at Spectre Wolf, very very close to Alf there for the 2nd position. Both, like I said, both of them on hard tires, so it might have an effect on their ability to take a position at this current stage in time.
Yes, and then I see Ulezi is behind Wasabi Baby.
Ulezi is behind Wasabi there Wasabi still with a 4.4 lead on Ulezi. He's definitely fighting his way back up. It's not been his race. We've seen a couple of times where he just had a little bit of a wobble or a little bit of a spin out. However, he's not letting that bring him down. He is going to fight back for that position. Already increased it there to 2 seconds, 2.7. So we're definitely going to see a battle between the Red Bull and the Mercedes also shortly.
Yeah, and Spectre Wolf is really fighting for that 2nd position behind Alf.
We actually just Ulezi passing Wasabi just as she's going into pit there. It's going to take, he's going to have to put some time there. We'll see where she exits the pit lane. However, he is going to have to put up some time. That soft tires is going to be very very handy for him at this point in time. We do have Alf here in the 2nd position, just going for Danky Monkey. Oh, and we have Spectre Wolf on the inside line, going past Alf there, just taking that 2nd position. You just saw him snuck through there, or was I the only one who saw that?
I saw it. It was very exciting.
We have Zaragon also in the chat. He's on the edge of his eat. I think he means seat.
No, I think you have to combine the previous, some nail-biting action. So he's on the edge of his eat.
Definitely on the edge of his eat. And then we have Spectre and Dankies. Is the Williams gonna fight it out for 1st and 2nd though? No, they're not. Danky Monkey going into the pit lane there, awarding Spectre Wolf the opportunity to take the 1st position on the hard tires, followed closely there by Alf, with a 0.8 on Spectre in front of him. So we might still see a fight here for position 1.
Yeah, and of course, because Danky Monkey now pitted, that gives Ulezi a little bit of time to try and catch up.
It really does. It puts Ulezi back there in position 3. And there's already decreased the time between him and position 2 over 8, or down to 8 seconds from a 10 second. So you can definitely see that soft tires working out for him in the long run. It might cost him a little bit of control at the later stage in the last few laps. However, I do not doubt that we will see some amazing control and car control coming from Ulezi. So that is very very exciting to watch. I'm extremely excited to see what he's going to do on these soft tires. He's just making up that time between him and Alf in 2nd position, and then there definitely is still a fight going on here for 1st position between Spectre Wolf in the Williams and Alf in the Alpha Tauri. And the Spectre just not able to shake Alf at this point in time. He's just there, he's waiting for his opportunities, he's calculating the entire happenings of the race so far and just seeing what he will be able to do. And then just as I wanted to let you speak, Persephone, I'm going to speak again. We just saw saw a 3-second penalty going to Danky Monkey there. So at the moment, our racers with penalties on the grid is Spectre Wolf for the Williams, Faster Cluck for the McLaren, Danky Monkey for the Williams, and Ace for the Alpha Tauri. And I do believe that all of these penalties are for exceeding track limits. So unfortunately, these racers are going to have to put some time between them and the following races.
Yeah, definitely. It does seem as if Spectre Wolf is having a little bit of trouble with keeping his car on the track.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah, I do see that. I am not 100% sure if he's maybe having connectivity issues or if he's just like you're mentioning, having a little bit of trouble on that newly hard tires. However, you can see Alf is on top of it. He's ready to take that first position. He is just waiting for the right time and just also making sure that he does not put himself and his car into jeopardy.
Yeah, do you think Spectre Wolf might be, thinking, okay, nobody's behind me, well, on my
Yeah, I definitely think, like you said, as we are just witnessing the overtake here by Alf and Spectre Wolf, this fight, it might be...
Oh, there was a collision.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact there, but it might be, like you mentioned, that Spectre Wolf wasn't aware that Alf might be this close to him, this like close to taking pause one, just a little bit in his comfort zone there and costing him that lead that he had on Alf. We did see Alf overtake on the outside line, however Spectre Wolf taking that pause one back, but the only thing it showed us is that Alf is just calculating for the correct time to take that position one.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I think Spectre Wolf definitely knows now that Alf is really close. So
I do think you are 100% correct.
If he didn't know, he knows now.
Now he knows what we know.
He knows what we know, definitely.
Yeah,
I see Faster Clucky is also very close to Lazy.
Yeah, that fight there for position one they're just going to fight it out until Alf does have the opportunity to pass. We do see Ulezi going into the pit there, and we have Alf on that pass on the inside line, taking that first position. Is Spectre Wolf going to back off? He is definitely. You can see Alf keeping him behind him, taking that position one. Now he's just got to put some time between him and Spectre Wolf. Ulezi unfortunately not able to make it last on that soft tires. It was a little bit of a stretch, to be honest, but he gained some amazing time back. Having to go into pitting for soft tires again, you will definitely be able to see Ulezi make up some time there with the newly soft tires as well.
Yeah, no, brilliant. I see Alf is trying to put some space between him and Spectre Wolf.
You can definitely see that Alf calculating brilliantly on the exact moment to overtake, trying to put some space. Spectre Wolf just going a little bit off track there. It might cost him a split of a second, as you can see there, just affording Alf the tiny opportunity he needs to start putting some time between him and Spectre. And what we also do need to consider is Spectre Wolf still has the 3-second penalty on his name, so Alf might be comfortable with a 1 second or even less than 1 second lead on Spectre, as that penalty does still need to be served.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see Danky Monkey is definitely gaining on Faster Clucky.
Yeah, he's already on a 0.4 on Faster Cluck in front of him. Like I said, Faster Clucky is on the hard tires. It might make it harder. Hard tires might make it harder for him to keep the fellow racers behind him and to put the time that he wants between him and the racer behind him. However, Faster Clucky already having made up some brilliant time, affording himself the third position. Danky Monkey on the medium tires, very, very eager to relieve Faster Cluck from his podium podium position, is on top of him, just also calculating. Wooly attempted, and he does take it on the outside line into the inside, onto the inside on the another turn, and he is past Vasterklak. Unfortunately there for Vasterklak, but excellent driving there from Danke, taking the third position for himself and awarding himself the opportunity to see if he can fight for that second.
That is brilliant. That was brilliant driving.
It was, and we are seeing excellent sportsmanship from all of our races. You can see sometimes, as hard as you try to keep someone behind you, it is just not always possible. Excellent there, allowing Danke Monkey to take that inside line. We also do have Ulezi on the new soft tires, already back up to position 5. You can see or Vasterklak does have a 11-second lead on him. However, I would not put it behind me to say that Ulezi might be able to catch up.
Yeah, no, definitely. I also believe Ulezi could definitely catch up. I mean, we've seen him do it before.
We definitely have excellent driving also here on the hard tires from Wasabi Baby. Slowly but surely, she is just eliminating that time between herself and Ulezi. I'm not sure if we will still be able to see the Mercedes overtake on the Red Bull. However, she is putting as much effort as possible to make that time difference very, very small. What we also do need to consider is that Ulezi is... Oh, my apologies. Vasterklak is 3 seconds behind Danke Monkey. So Danke Monkey is going to have to put a little bit of time between him and Vasterklak in order for those penalties not to affect the positions on that podium grid there.
Yeah, and Alf has a 3 or 4 second lead at this moment, so he's definitely putting some time between him and Spectre.
He is. You can just see Alf cruising. They see him rolling. They hating. He's definitely taking this moment to just make it work, put some time. I do believe that Alf can start just feeling comfortable in the lead that he's building. He's comfortable on his hard tires. He's making up the time. He's putting the time between him and Spectre. So I do believe that Alf might be starting to comfortably revel in the lead that he has at this moment.
Yeah, no, definitely. And we're already at lap 22.
Already at lap 22, yes. It's like the other race where we were already at the last lap. Unfortunate time penalty going to Ace there at the 8th position for the Alpha Tauri. But yeah, we do see Ace on the soft tires, definitely going to fight for that time to see if he can increase the lead or decrease the lead that Hannibal in the Mercedes has on him, just afford himself a little bit of an extra point for this race as well.
Yes, and Hannibal still comfortable, Wasabi still comfortable, Ulezi already 6 seconds behind Vasterklak from 11 seconds, so he's definitely putting up a good fight.
Definitely. I see one of our blue Williams there behind Ace. Now I'm just wondering, where is Alf at this current moment? There we see Alf, followed there by Spectre, and it is Danke Monkey that is behind Ace there on the track. And then at the current moment we do have Alf in first position, with Spectre Wolf following in second position with a 5-second, or Alf with a 5-second lead. And then at the current moment we do have Danke Monkey in third position also for the Williams, and then we do have Vasterklak in the McLaren in fourth position, followed there by Ulezi in fifth. You can already see there, Persephone, if you have a look at the grid, that Ulezi has decreased that time to 4 seconds. It might not be enough to put him in front, as we do have Alf on the second last lap at the moment, but excellent driving from him, getting himself back up there to the fifth position.
No, definitely, he did a great job. I mean, he started at 11 seconds behind, and now he's already on 4 4 seconds.
He is already, he's down. He's really taking it down to 3.9. Faster Clock is going to have to put some time between him and Ulezi, as he still has that 3-second penalty that needs to be served, which might affect our position for 4th and 5th at the end of the race.
Yeah, that's true. And as we said, we've seen it happen where a position is actually compromised because of that penalty.
Definitely. So it is so important for our racers to keep that in mind with everything else that they also need to keep in mind. That is just one extra thing that they need to worry about. Even I'm just commentating and I'm already struggling to keep mind of everything that these racers need to think about. So it really is such a hard feat for everyone driving in this league, and it's not been the easiest league. It's been very hard tracks. It's been excitement, it's been ups and downs, but you can definitely see the skill increase in our races has immensely increased, and it is just so fun to watch them just apply this skill and their abilities on this track.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, tell us, this is the last race for this holiday season.
Yeah. So it's the last race for the first half of the ADS League. Like Persephone mentioned, there is, for the holiday season, we are going to allow our racers to see their families. So we will definitely be back on the 20th of January. With our next race and our second half of the season. We'll just have a little bit of a chat about it a bit later, but we do still have some exciting news coming for these 4 weeks of holiday, so you don't have to worry. I just want to have a look here. We are going to have Alf taking the first position, going over the finish line underneath the checkered flag, taking the first position. Well done, Alf. Followed there by Spectre Wolf going in second position. Well done, Spectre, well done. Followed there by Danky Monkey taking the third position. Excellent driving. We are going to see Faster Clock go there to cross the finish line, taking the fourth position. Well done, Faster Clucky, well done. And then Ulezi, excellent driving for the day, going to end in fifth position. Very weird that we're seeing him in the Red Bull, but well done, Ulezi, in your Red Bull. And then we are going to have Wasabi Baby going around the turn over to the finishing line shortly in the Mercedes, taking the sixth position this evening. Excellent driving from Wasabi. And then her teammate Hannibal, also in the Mercedes, going to cross over the finishing line in the seventh position. And then we have Ace for the Alpha Tauri in the 8th position. Excellent driving here from our racers.
Brilliant job,
I agree. I'm so exasperated right now. Like I need to go get water. Oh, and driver of the day going to Ulezi, uplift 26. I 100% agree, Ulezi, excellent driving, coming in from 10th position without a qualifier time, ending in 5th position, and we've seen him almost touching the grid again, or the podium again this evening. Well done to our driver of the day.
Excellent job.
And then we're just waiting quickly to see that we can load in for our podium. I'm hoping that we're not missing it. Why are we loading? There we go.
Well done.
Yay, well done. Our podium going there to Alf in first position. Well done, Alf, well done. Then we have Spectre Wolf, just to reiterate, taking the second position for the Williams, and Danky Monkey, also some excellent driving, taking the third position for the Williams team.
Brilliant.
And then we have Zoragon also in the chat congratulating each and every one of our races. I 100% agree. It was a fantastic race. It was very exciting. And yeah, I just want to quickly have a look here at our end grid before we go over to our post-race interview. So everyone, if you don't mind just hanging in 2 seconds, if we can just see if we will be able to see our end grid. If not, we will be going over to our post-race interview shortly. Let's just have a look what's happening.
What's happening?
And even if we can't see the grid, everyone, don't stress. We will update you on our social media pages. We will update you on our website. We will be launching the website shortly. So, yeah, we will be right back with our post-race interview. Please don't go anywhere. We will see you shortly. Two. Oh, I'm counting the birds, everyone. My apologies.
There's 2 birds.
There's 2 birds. Welcome to our post-race interview, everyone. I do apologize for my miscount calculation there. But luckily, you know us by now. It is how we roll. So usually, we do start off with our 3rd place. However, tonight we do want to pull in Fawnman just to see what happened on that spin out there. So please help us welcome Fawnman V2. Welcome, Fawnman.
Hallo.
Hallo Liz.
Hello, Fawnman. Fawnman, we actually, Persephone and I had a chat. We've seen such excellent progress from you and such dedication. And unfortunately, they're just not having been able to finish the race this evening. We just wanted to quickly check in and see what happened.
So my steering wheel and pedals disconnected at the most wrong time, so I couldn't pull away with the formation lap, and then I still couldn't pull away with the race start, so then I got the disqualification for parking in an illegal location or in a dangerous location, something like that.
Oh, I sincerely apologize. That is so unfortunate. But we've seen such excellent progress from you. It's fantastic to watch you drive and just to see from where you started out to where you are now. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown on how you are preparing for these races? How did you make this amazing comeback increase?
So I just got behind the steering wheel more and more and do time trial after time trial. I'm still not where the rest of the guys are, but I'm slowly getting there, and just make time to practice. And some days I practice with some of the races like Cluck and Ace, so on, and they help me a lot as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. And you are our newest driver this season. A lot of our drivers have been driving the previous season. How are you experiencing the league?
No, it's very nice. It's I can't believe I'm this dedicated to a game that I'm playing every Monday, but yeah, it's nice. I want to practice. I practice, and then I race. It's amazing.
Well done, Fawnman. That's all from my side. I'm going to hand it over to Persephone.
So, Fawnman or Liz, when you speak to me, you're a little bit in the hot seat because I do a little bit of Formula One trivia with the players.
Okay.
So, seeing that you're in the hot seat now, we're going to do a little bit of Formula One trivia. I can't give you an A, B, or C option.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. So I'm going to ask you a question. Let's see if you know your Formula One.
Okay.
Okay. So which Grand Prix takes place on an artificial island?
Dubai.
Well done. It is, in fact, Well, no, it's not. I'm lying. It's Abu Dhabi.
Oh, man.
It's close enough for me, Fawnman. It's close enough for me.
Thank you.
Well done and good luck. Like I said earlier, we are taking a break, so we will be returning on the 20th of January, but good luck for the next race.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fawnman.
Bye.
Bye, Liz. Bye, Liz.
Bye.
Everyone, thank you so much for allowing us also just to have this opportunity with Fawnman. Please help us welcome our third place for the evening. Just a second. Oh, it seems that our third place for the evening is having a little bit of comms problems at the moment. So we will be going over to our second place, which is Spectre Wolf. So we are excited. We are very excited to welcome Spectre back to the post-race interview. So yeah, everyone, welcome Spectre. In 3, 2, 1. In 3,
2.
In 3, 2.5.
Come on.
Welcome, Spectre.
Welcome.
Hello there, how's it going?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Though it was a bit of a touch and go there, my hands are cramping. I have to put them on ice at the moment.
It's okay, Spectre. We'll wait for you. We counted exactly 2.46892 seconds to get you here.
Oh, that's good.
But well done on your second place. You are doing
thank you so much.
amazing this league.
Oh, thank you. I didn't expect Mexico to get second place for this race, but I'll take it.
You expected first?
I expected dead last, to be honest with you.
I do remember that you said it's not one of your favorite tracks, but I think that perception might turn around a little bit now.
No, it's like firmly written down as a poo-poo track for me. It's pretty horrible.
Yeah, so if this wasn't your favorite race of the first half of the season, which one was?
My favorite.
Yeah, your favorite race.
I would have to say Monza because it was like such a smooth race, no safety cars. It was just Monza was my favorite track as well, so there was just no headaches. It was just smooth sailing. So I love me some Monza, definitely.
Oh, that's great. Even me, I love me some Monza.
You know?
Spectre, we saw some scrimmaging there between you and our Alpha Tauri for the first and second position. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown what went through your mind there?
So I do apologize for kind of my reckless driving there. I did pop Alpha a message saying I'm sorry. But yeah, I did see that he was actually faster than me, so I just decided to give back the position. I just got a little bit fight left in me, and I was like, let's see what we can do regarding the just before the S's to see if I can make up some time. It didn't work at all, so I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna decide to cruise. The time penalties were not like in my favor as well. So yeah, it was not the best. I'm sorry.
It was just like, oh, my bad there.
And I do apologize to Alessia as well. He got second, and I think I punted him a bit there, and it caused him to, I think, spin out a bit. It was a little bit sketchy net coding on my side. Tian said,
"Oh, that's so unfortunate."
Tian said he looked in the rear view mirror, and I was jumping all over the place. I was rubber banding all over the place. So
that's very unfortunate. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, Spectre, I'm not going to bore you any longer with my voice. I'm going to hand it over to my co-host, Persephone.
Go good. Hi, Persephone.
Hi, Spectre. So it's trivia time.
My favorite time of the evening.
The favorite time of the evening. So are you ready?
I'm ready. Lay it on me.
So I'm going to ask you the question. If you don't know the answer, I will give you an A, B, C option.
Okay, cool. Let's
okay. Okay. In which year did Jenson Button win his Formula 1 World Championship?
Sure.
Jenson. Do you want an A, B? Do you want?
Let's see. No.
Okay.
This was for Braun Formula 1 team, I think. So it has to be 2009.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic!
I remember it was with Braun GP, yeah.
Well
Not just a pretty face.
Yeah, nah. I don't do well with compliments.
Spectre, thank you so much for joining us for the post-race interview. Well done on your second place this evening, and good luck for the next race on the 20th of January.
You're the best. Have a great evening, guys.
You too. Thanks.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone, please help us welcome our first place winner for the evening, Alf ZA. Welcome, Alf.
Hello.
Hi, Alf.
Hi, Alf.
Let me just bump the volume again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I was about to send you a WhatsApp asking you to bump the volume because I felt too awkward to ask it again.
I remember it.
You did fantastic this evening. We saw very consistent driving from you, and amidst all the chaos, you were like a beacon of consistency to us. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you, I guess.
And then, as we all know, the T1 to T3 corners is very, very difficult on Mexico. Can you maybe just let us know how did you experience those on race start?
T1. Oh well, I was ahead of the pack, so it wasn't too bad for me. I didn't need to fight for positions or anything. So it was pretty chilled for me at least. The rest of the guys that need to go through in the middle of the pack, I think that's where the problem lies.
Yeah, definitely. Luckily, this is not the first time that we have you in pause 1 in our post-race interview. So can you let us know what was your favorite moment of this first half of the 2024 Good Old Couch ADS League?
My favorite moment will be when Ace and I was pulling team strats in Monza. We were keeping lazy at bay for quite a while.
That was one of my favorites as well.
Yes, I think that was pretty. We felt pretty good about that. So yeah.
Well done, Alf. Well done. Persephone, I'm going to hand over to you. I'm excited to see how you're going to challenge Alf this evening.
Oh my goodness, let's see. Hi, Alf.
Hello.
So it's trivia time. It's trivia time.
It's trivia time.
Trivia time. So unfortunately, I can't give you A, B, or C.
Yeah.
I can only ask you the question.
All right.
Are you ready?
Never.
Okay. Let's try. In any case, just because we have to. Okay.
All right.
So, which team ended Mercedes' unbeaten run in the hybrid era in 2018?
Red Bull.
Well done, Alf.
Well done, Alf.
Doo, 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 doo.
We'll put a soundboard next time, I promise.
Next time.
That's a bad idea.
Alf, thank you so much for joining us for the post-race interview. Congratulations on your first position, and good luck for the next race on the 20th of January.
Thanks. Looking forward to it. Oh yeah, and my strat, which I called last week, was medium hards. Just saying.
Well done.
Well done, Alf. Well done.
Right. Cheers.
Bye. Everyone, we have such exciting news at the current moment. You've all noticed that the previous times when we had Ulezi on stream, he did not have comms. So we are so excited to welcome Ulezi to the post-race interview. Welcome, Ulezi.
Welcome, Ulezi.
Bye, Ulezi. Okay, there might just have been a little bit of a connectivity issue. Let's see if we can get him back, just to see if we can just have this interview with him. Give us 2 seconds, folks. We're going to see if we can get Ulezi back. And we have him back. Welcome, Ulezi.
Hello.
Hi, Ulezi.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm great.
Oh, that's fantastic. Ulezi, we are so excited to have you on the post-race interview. We've seen amazing driving from you this evening. The fact that you didn't have a qualifying time and you managed to just fight your way up to 5th position. Can you give us a little bit of how you're feeling at this moment?
Bit of disappointment from my side, and a bit of a happiness because I went from like 10th to 2nd within 2 laps.
You did?
A bit sad that I couldn't produce quite a good result. 5th place. Not what I expected. I expected to ride the momentum from my high from Melbourne through to secure a 1st or 2nd place to secure my place in the championship fight.
But that was a very, very early pit for the soft tires. We've seen excellent car control from you throughout this league. So we actually thought that we might see you carry those softs through to the end. However, we do not blame you one bit for having to pit again. If I had to carry those softs, I don't think I would have ended up anywhere except for at the outside of the track. But Ulezi, sorry, you wanted to say?
I was just going to say it was quite difficult to hold the tires because I kept losing the back end and having a lot of snaps. Yeah, so it was quite difficult. And then my collision, I feel like there was some netcode problems with mine and Spectre's game because on my side, he collided with me when I was fighting Elf. So, yeah.
Yeah, we saw there was a little bit of a connectivity problem. We are so sorry about that. But Ulezi, we've seen amazing driving from you this evening, and rightfully so. You are taking driver of the day for the 5th race on Mexico. So well done.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to hand it over to Persephone, my co-host, to just introduce you to our little game that we play in the post-race interview.
All right.
Yeah, Ulesi, we play a little bit of trivia. I'm only going to ask you one question, and I do have to tell you this is a very fitting question for you. So don't be scared. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, sure.
So this is literally the next question on my board, and when I saw it, I thought this is such a fitting question for Ulesi. So are you ready for your question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Brilliant. Which iconic F1 team is associated with the prancing horse logo?
Oh, it's Ferrari.
Well done.
Well done. Ulesi, you did excellent. I'm so happy that we managed to catch you on comms this week. You did fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck for the next race taking place on the 20th of January.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
And everyone, thank you so much for joining us for the 5th race of the Good Old Couch ADS 23 League, hosted in 2024. This was Mexico. This was intense. This was excruciating. This was fantastic. We are going to, like Persephone said, take a break for the holiday season. So our races will be back for round 6 on the Suzuka circuit in Japan on the 20th of January 2025. But please don't fret. We have some amazing content, racing related content, some tips and tricks. We just have a lot coming towards you guys in this 4 weeks that our races will be taking a break. So we will definitely be looking forward to giving you some more racing related content. But we do look forward to see you back here with us on the 20th of January. This is going to be me signing out this evening. I'm Anomaly, my fantastic, amazing, beautiful co-host, Persephone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. I apologize. That was a bit of a weird pause. Next week will be better, or the 20th will be better.
The 20th, yeah. Next week I'm sleeping.
Okay. Everyone, thank you so much. This is the Good Old Couch. Have an amazing evening. Have a very festive holiday season and a very blessed new year.
Bye.
Bye.